This is a trip from Lawrenceville to downtown Pittsburgh. Pretty straight and boring, but it was a Sunday evening and it was pretty low traffic. So I always like watching these videos on YouTube, so I thought I would try to make my own. So with that, just realized I have no idea what I'm doing, and I am learning. I just shot this on my phone and played around in iMovie, so there you go. I guess I also wanted to make these because when I tell people about biking in Pittsburgh, one of the things they always bring up is that they don't like riding in traffic. And, look at all this traffic. So, if you're a little unsure, I always think that a Sunday evening ride is a really good way to like dip your toe in because, as you can see, there's not a lot of cars on the road. Or a big group ride where you're just surrounded by a whole bunch of other people on bikes is always a really good thing to do as well if you're a little uncomfortable riding on the road. You'll see someone in the bike lane on the other side of the street, and I actually was waving at this person like a complete idiot because they were riding the same exact bike as me, and he did not wave back. So I'm upset. If you see somebody on a bike, wave to them. We're all in this together. So another reason that I really love riding bikes is because I really hate driving cars, specifically because of people like in this red car. That would have sent me into a rage. I thought that person was pulling off to the side of the road, but they weren't. I think they're just lost. And to be fair, Pittsburgh is terrible if you are not familiar with it, because we don't have square city blocks because of the rivers. So, I'm going to let it slide. So this motorcycle behind me was brapping the whole entire time, and it was so annoying. I don't know if it was because he wanted me to move over, but I ride my bicycle as if I'm a vehicle in traffic. So he was gonna have to wait. Eventually, it was getting a little overwhelming for me because he kept doing it, and he was directly behind me. So I did pull over to the side, and you'll see him zip right along, but. Sorry, buddy. My vehicle does not require gas. Give it up for Mr. Overcompensation and Miss I Don't Care. It is so annoying to me, though. And as you can tell, they're not getting very far ahead of me, so I don't know what that was about. At this point, I had had enough. No more brapping in my face, please. I'm going to take a little side road where there's basically no traffic and enjoy my ride. I love these goofball lines they drew for the railroad, and I mean, they're accurate. You're not supposed to ride perpendicular to the railroad tracks. You're supposed to, I'm sorry, that was wrong. You're not supposed to ride parallel to the railroad tracks because your tires will get stuck in them. You take them head on. But I have fat tires on this bike, so I don't really have to worry about that. But, old habits die hard. I would love to know who lives in these townhomes that they built in the Strip District. Like, what do you all do? What do you do for money? And like, are there openings? Because these are amazing. Those two gave me a good giggle, and you know his back was sweating by the time they got down there. But hey, more power to you. So now I'm going to take a dedicated bike lane down to downtown Pittsburgh. I'm in the Strip currently. And I could have picked this up a little bit further back, but I wanted to stay on that side street for a while because there's never any cars over there, and it's basically an enormous dedicated bike lane. So just keep your eyes open for stuff like that, in addition to what's on Google Maps. So this section right here is not normally this wild looking. There's a lot of like parked cars and like cones and stuff that's just not normally there. That's just because of the arts festival. Usually this is a dedicated bike lane coming out of downtown and a shared bike lane coming into town. But it was Hot Mess Express because of the arts festival. So that was my final destination on this evening. If you like this video, let me know. If you want to see certain parts of Pittsburgh, let me know about that too, and I'll hop on my bike. But basically, wear a helmet and have fun.
It's time to spread this energy. I truly believe energy manifests itself.